Okay, your buddy's here helping
My
you.
name is Brian,
Hey, Brian.
and I'm helping him move his stuff.
You're helping him move his stuff. So, Chris, you're homeless.
Yeah.
Now, you've been here for a year.
Well, I've been homeless down here for 3 years. But I've been at this spot for a year.
Now, why are you moving?
Because the police came in this morning and said that if we didn't want to get if I didn't want to go to jail, if we didn't want to go to jail, we had to get all this stuff out of here by this afternoon. I'd have everything gone. Well, they were going to just, they knew who we were, and they'd just pick up some of the stuff and take it to the impound and put a warrant out or arrest us or something. You know? So I don't want to go to jail for it because I don't have no lawyer. See, I think what they're doing is against Supreme Court rulings going all the way back to the 1930s with the vagrancy laws, which they struck down. You see, all these places, all these cities and towns in California during the 30s, actually it started during the Dust Bowl period of the late 20s, but they had vagrancy laws, you see, and the Supreme Court knocked that down during the 1930s. So I don't know what the legal precedents were. So you would need a lawyer and some research and stuff like that. But for the city and the county to continually to run people around while they've got this economic situation and the real estate situation that prevails in the city and the county of Sacramento, you know, I kindly think if nothing else, you could try them for cruel and unusual punishment. You see,
Well,
the crime is being poor. And
you've been, yeah.
See, and I'm down here with a veteran's pension, and the reason I'm down here is because they kept raising the rent. You see, the minority groups that took over with the management and the janitors and all that, they wanted their people in. The Sacramento Bee comes out and publishes a thing where the city and the county or somebody, who's ever behind it, will pay $750 a month. Okay? I'm not entitled to that. They're entitled to it. I'm not entitled to it. They want me gone so their people can live in this thing. Now up there, I think they've got about 5 apartment houses. You see? And so that's all well and good. You see, it's nice to live with people. That's all well and good. But all they had to do for me was to find me another place to live.
Right.
They weren't human and decent enough to do that. In the end, they got lawyers and threw me out.
So, but you've been here for a year minding your own business?
Yes, I have. And I've been keeping my area here clean. We had, you see all this bark? We had bark all the way from the top there all the way down here so that you don't track mud in. We had bark going down there. We had tarps up. That white bucket with the black top, that's what we had our sewer in. We put plastic bags in. We take it out every day with the rest of the garbage. So we didn't have garbage or sewage. We weren't pissing and shitting all around the place. And nobody else was here, you see. And then some of these other couples, you see, this gentleman and his woman, his wife, came in, or another couple came in, then they came in, and everything was fine for a while. And then we started getting these other people drifting in. People up here in this thing, and this man here, he was quiet and kept himself, his area picked up. But when you've got all this stuff, just like this here, laid out, and you've got all sorts of garbage, you see right over there, you can see the white thing over there, that's some sort of garbage that the wild cats was eating this morning.
You putting all this in the storage too, OG? Putting
Yeah.
all this in there?
Yeah,
Now
all except for that brown sleeping
Brian,
bag.
right? Brian?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Brian.
you're all here helping.
The brown one, this one right here, OG. I'm gonna just leave this for now. I'm gonna grab all the other stuff.
You're out here helping this man.
Yes, sir, because there's nobody else out here that's gonna help him.
Yeah, well, there's one other person out
And
here.
this other person here.
So what are we picking
Well,
up?
that's
We're taking
awesome.
all of this stuff right here. I'm gonna try to get all in one
So,
load.
Chris,
Uh-huh.
what is the future? Where are you going?
I don't
You
know.
don't know.
There's no place to go.
We got to find legal ground. That's what we need to do. Are you going to be at the march on the
So-
Capitol tomorrow?
So you need to find legal
I
ground.
didn't know hear nothing about it.
There's a march tomorrow at 2 o'clock at the Capitol. We're probably going to have 400 or 500 people there. And what we're going to do is we're going to lobby for a legal place for people to exist. And that's very important right now, particularly for people like you who are minding your own business. You want to live your own life in peace. It shouldn't be a violation for you to just lay your head wherever you lay it.
Well, that's true. But I want to put in here now, this is not really my lifestyle. See, I was forced out here. The woman I live with, she got into some bad situations, was a victim of rape, and it didn't set well mentally with her. She's not quite right. She has difficulty finding a job and working and that sort of thing now. So we've been getting along, and I've been sharing my pension with her. But all we need is a place we can afford to rent. You see what I'm saying? We'll
Are you a
try
veteran?
and see
You're a
what we can
veteran?
do with food stamps and that. We can. So if we had a place to rent and where we could pay the utilities and rent. See?
Did you check the VOA housing situation?
No, I haven't.
Okay, go over to Loaves and Fishes. They've got a sign up for VOA housing.
Uh-huh.
You want to get over there and get your name on the list. If you were out here at Tent City, you're going to be priority for that list there, bro. If you don't know where it is, you let me know. I'll drive you over there.
All right.
All right.
Any last words, Chris?
Huh?
Any last words?
Any last words?
Yeah.
I think if they were to do the research from the 1930s about the vagrancy laws and that, and other determinations of the Supreme Court and the state Supreme Court, what they're doing here is illegal. They can get National Guard tents and put them up out here. They can have shower tents, they can have cooking tents, they can have all that out there at a minimum amount of taxpayer expense. All they need is a dumpster.
It's my honor to help.
They can even have a toilet tent. As far as that goes, a couple of those.
Love and support.
Well,
See, the National Guard has all that sort of thing.
well, thank you very much for talking to me.